Here are the steps for adding color to your Chris Uphues Hearts. Check that all your pencil lines have been traced. Next, you want to use the Crayola markers that do not have the blue letters that say washable on them. You want just the plain white marker, does not say washable. And then you're going to use the side of the chisel tip marker. So you kind of tip the marker while you're using it so you get a very large fat line. This does take practice. Make sure that you are going around the edge of your heart 2 to 3 times to make a really large fat outline that goes around the edge of your heart. That way you have more pigment when we eventually add water. You will also add a line inside the eyes if you choose, and inside maybe if you have a tongue as well. But those you probably won't use the chisel tip, you'll probably make a much skinnier line. Take your time outlining, making sure to turn your paper if that's more comfortable, and do your best to stay inside the lines. Go around every single heart and inside any of the mouth or eye areas that you would like to add some color to. Because these markers are water soluble, we can add water to them to spread out their pigment color. So you're going to take only water and you're going to put a little puddle on that fat outline that you made all around your heart, and you're going to gently brush your little puddle that you made towards the inside of your heart and spread out the pigment very carefully and slowly. Make sure that you're putting that puddle on the marker ink, or it's not really going to work that well. It's really important that you are adding water on the marker and then spreading out the colorful water. When you go to switch colors, just like paint, you have to rinse your brush, so don't forget. If you're painting in the really small, teeny tiny areas, be very careful to stay inside the lines and make sure you're not using too much water. Do remember to rinse your brush when you switch colors. If you decided to use a lighter colored marker, such as these in the picture, they might not show up as well as some of the darker ones. Just something to keep in mind. Once you've completed your hearts, you're ready to work on your background using a watercolor palette for this step. Remember, you need lots of water for watercolors, and you have to really stir the color you're using to get it to work well. Then you will gently pat your brush to make dots in your background. Remember, when you need to switch colors, rinse and blot very well. You're going to use only 2 colors at a time when you're creating the dots together. If you choose colors that are close together on the color wheel, then you'll have beautiful color mixtures. So make sure you're picking colors that are close together so that we're not making yucky, muddy colors. We want nice, bright colors for this project. So remember, we're only dotting 2 colors together at a time, and we're picking colors that are close together on the color wheel.